How's everybody? Chef Jesse here, Uncle Jesse. Anyway, today I'm very busy in the kitchen. Today I'm making actually two dishes. I'm making a nice salad that I saw it online. I saw a picture of it. It looked delicious, and I'm making that for Gilbert because Gilbert's been on a diet. But it's hard when you get on a diet. So you have to really struggle, and you gotta have a lot of willpower, and you gotta really. So sometimes Gilbert cheats, and during the holidays we know he cheats. So today I know yesterday he ate, the day before he ate, and yesterday he was telling me, oh, I feel so heavy. He did his exercise on his bike, and he's been doing great. But I think that I need to tone down his food, and mine's too. But I'm in the mood. I was watching TV. I watch all these cooking shows. I don't know why we watch these cooking shows. And we watched the guy going through Spanish Harlem, and he was talking about the barrio in Spanish Harlem. He was talking about the different restaurants and stuff. And I saw this mofongo. My God, it drove me crazy. I wanted to eat mofongo right there and then. Mofongo is it's a Puerto Rican dish. I know other countries make it, but it originates, I guess, in Puerto Rico. And I did some research, and it dates back to the Taino Indians and the Europeans when they got there and the whole stuff. I don't know. But anyway, folks, mofongo is basically green plantains, and you smash them with a lot of garlic and some pork rinds and some seasoning of salt, pepper, and all that. It's really, really tasteful because plantain really doesn't have too much taste in it. It's a kind of dry vegetable, like a tropical vegetable. So you have to fix it up. So you got to put garlic in there. And anyway, folks, it's mashed. The plantain is fried. It's smashed down. It's put into garlic. It's put into it. The pork rinds, like I said, and salt, pepper, and a little bit of olive oil. I throw in butter because that's a recipe that I found online. And it's made into a ball. It's made into a big ball. And nowadays, actually, people make it with shrimp. They make it with cheese. They make it with pork. Like roast pork. They make it all kind of stuff nowadays. But the original was just plain plantain with garlic. That's the way I like it. So it's a big ball, and you serve it with something on the side, with some kind of meat. Sometimes some pork meat. I'm gonna have some spare ribs. Some spare rib tips. I fried them, and I'm gonna have that on the side. But you could have it with like chicken and boneless chicken and something. Right now, I'm toasting some. I don't know if you can see it. I'm toasting some corn because the salad that I'm making for Gilbert calls for some toasted corn. So I've never toasted corn, but I'm making it for the first time. I'm toasting this corn. So it smells good. It really does. So anyway, folks, that's what's dinner today. It's a nice salad that I'm going to show you how I put together. And it's real easy, and I'm going to make the mofongo. And I think I've shown you guys how to make the mofongo before, but just in case you haven't seen it, I'm going to show you real quickly how it's done in a few minutes after this commercial, and then we'll get to today's dinner done. Okay, stay tuned. So folks, here I am back. I am making, in case you missed the first part of the video, I'm making mofongo for me, right? Mofongo, a Latin Puerto Rican dish. I saw a video the other day, these guys visiting Spanish Harlem and barrio, and I wanted to eat mofongo. I mean, it's been driving me crazy. So when I get like this, I have to eat what I saw. So I'm making mofongo. So mofongo is basically green plantain smashed up with garlic and salt and pepper and a bunch of other ingredients, and it's fried and then it's smashed. Okay, so I'm going to show you. I got my plantains here. I peeled about 2 plantains, and I think about 2.5. I think and that's pretty good size mofongo. And you see, let me show you how. Okay, I'm frying them in my cast iron skillet. So about a average size mofongo is about 2 plantains, depending on the size of the plantain. And I cut the plantains about this, about an inch. What do you say? Half an inch, I don't know. It depends. But what you want to do is you want to cook these. You don't want to cook them too much. You want to cook them, make sure they cook right through. Okay, basically. You don't want any. So you're going to fry these until they're nice and crispy on the outside. There's a soft texture in the middle. And then you're going to smash them up. And you're going to add garlic, and I'm going to put some pork rinds in there. And you're gonna see it's gonna look good. So I'm gonna fry these, and then when I come back, from a commercial break, I'll show you how this is done. Okay, folks, so you probably hear the who in the background. My plantains are almost done. Excuse me. I'm going to start taking them out of the pan and start smashing them in. I'm going to show you how that's done. So stay tuned. So folks, my plantains look nice and golden, and they're just about done. I'm going to start taking them out. There you go. You see, this is a nice color here. You just got to just make sure that they're nice and crispy on the outside, and they still have texture inside. You don't want to overdo them, because then you destroy the texture. So yeah, then they're wasted, like you hear the song in the background. Anyway, they're almost done. They're nice and golden color. And I'm going to take these. I roasted 3 heads garlic. I roasted them in olive oil. And I'm going to put the plantain into this pot. I'm going to put the garlic in there. I'm going to put some butter in there, which is not traditional, but I'm going to throw it in there because that's the recipe I got. And then I'm going to put some salt, pepper, and that's it, basically. That's basically it. And I'm going to form it into a ball, to the mofongo, and you're going to see how that's done. And then I'm going to serve dinner. So stay tuned, because these things are almost done. Okay. So let me start taking the ones that look like they're already done. Okay. And okay, the thicker ones might take a little bit longer to cook. That's why you have to cut them into like 1 inch or so, or half an inch. These ones are already crispy. Okay, there you go. You hear that sound? You know that's crispy. You hear that sound? There you go. So, there you go. Okay. So they're nice and crispy on the outside, but still, it remains inside. The texture remains good. So I'm spinning them around. Okay, there you go. The big ones. Okay, so I'm gonna move these into the middle. I'm gonna start to smash these a bit. I'm gonna put the put the butter in there. Put 3 teaspoons of butter. Now, a lot of traditional party, you're saying, what the hell is he doing? Well, I got this recipe from this guy who owns a restaurant, actually, and in Queens. I got the recipe from him. His name is the Freakin' Rican, and this is the way he did it. And I've been doing mofongo for a while, but the recipe I got from him was great. So I'm going to take some garlic and put the garlic in it as well. Okay, I'm going to put maybe 3 pieces of garlic in there. And then I'm going to start smashing these. I don't know if you can see it, but you can start seeing this here and here. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that they're all smashed up, okay? And these things jump around, so you got to hit it soft. Okay. Once you crack out the texture outside, it will. Okay. Okay. So make sure that they're completely smashed. Okay. And this is the base. Make sure the garlic is smashed up too, because you gotta make sure that this is all mixed up nice. Okay, there goes stuff bouncing off my counter. So I'm gonna continue taking the pieces that look already done. You know, this one. Okay. Let's do this one. Okay. And just keep the other ones in there. Okay, there you go. So you feel the crunch when you start to smash them, and you know they're nice. Now I'm gonna start putting in some pork rinds, and I have some pork rinds here. These I bought them in a bag. These are not like real. I guess I don't know what they make, but these are pork rinds, and I'm gonna add that in there because this is the traditional way to do it. So there you feel the crunch. And again, this is kind of dry, so you have to, I have a mixture here with some olive oil and pepper and garlic. I'm just going to take like a tablespoon and put it in there. You know, I want to make this not too dry, but I want to, okay, and I want to make sure I get everything nice and crushed up. Okay, so make sure you get everything in there. And you can add some more pork rinds if you want later on. And now I'm going to finish off putting in the rest of the plantain in there, because I think this is almost done. So there you go. And there you go. And these are done. And I think all my plantains are done. I'm going to leave that one in there to toast a little bit. And then I'm going to slowly smash these up. Okay. And they look good. The texture inside is soft. And the outside is it says it's crunchy. Okay. Just mix it up. Make sure that you get everything. Make sure that you get all the garlic smashed up in there. And make sure you get everything in there. I've seen people refry this. I don't know. I've never refried it. I mean, I think I did once, but I don't think there's any need to refry this. I don't know. I don't think that. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to taste a little bit here. I'm going to add a little bit of salt to give it flavor. I'm going to add about another tablespoon of the oil there, the olive oil. I'm going to throw in my last piece of garlic in there, and some more pork rinds there. There you go. Okay, so just make sure, go through it again. Make sure you get all that crunch in there out of there. Okay. And this is basically your mofongo, folks. And it doesn't look like much right now, but I'm going to show you how I scoop it up and put it into the... Okay, so, take a big spoon here, and I'm going to... Okay, there goes my mix. There goes my mofongo. We're going to make it look like a mofongo now. I'm going to put it into this, give me a second here. Okay. There we go. We're going to put the mix in here. There you go. There we go. And we're gonna push all this down, okay? This is it don't look like much, but this is a pretty big mofongo, let me tell you. And this, the plantain really is filling. So get everything in there. Get everything in there. Okay. Then you're gonna come with a spoon, and you're gonna smash it down. Okay. You're gonna smash it down. Get all the air pockets out of there. Okay. Make sure it doesn't come out of there. Okay. And this is, folks, this is your mofongo. And I'm going to invert it into a plate. And I'm going to show you how it looks. This will feed about 2 people, I'm telling you. This mofongo will feed 2 people. So, let me get a plate here. And then I'm going to invert this. Very simple, like that. And I'm going to hope that it comes out. Okay. Here you go. Just like plaster. Look at that. Look how nice. Okay. And then I'm going to put it in the plate. I'm going to tap it. And look at that. Look at that mofongo. Look at that, folks. Look at that. You can, and that's your mofongo. And I have some actually I have some chicken. This is made some gravy that I made the other day for chicken. And this is going to be what I'm going to pour over the mofongo, so it won't be dry, and it gives it a nice taste, okay? So, there goes your mofongo, folks. And I'm going to fix this plate up, and it looks delicious. and then I'm gonna come back and see. I'm gonna show you how it's served. Okay, folks. So my mofongo is done, and the salad. It looks like a nice salad for Gilbert, and I'm having the mofongo. And I'm not gonna. It's a lot of food, but I'm not gonna eat all of it. So don't think that I'm gonna eat all of it. So let me take you over to the table. Because it looks really nice. I mean, my stomach is screwed up, so I'm not even gonna eat nowhere near it. But I just want to get the taste because I saw this mofongo on TV and it just was delicious. So it goes good with salad. This is very simple. It's sitting on a bed of lettuce. It's toasted corn, and first time I toast corn. And it's got chicken in there, breaded chicken, panko. It's got some plum tomatoes and some avocado. And this is very good, very healthy. And of course, here goes my food, which I won't eat much of it. I have some little those are ribs in there, and there goes my mofongo that I showed you how to done, and some lettuce and tomatoes. And there goes my little liquid here because the plantain is kind of dry, so I have this chicken gravy, some kind of chicken gravy that I made the other day with some meat, and I saved it just for the occasion. So there goes the mofongo. So folks, that's it. Very simple, like always. Chef Jesse finds everything simple. Anyway, folks, see you guys tomorrow and see what tomorrow we can cook. Remember, stay safe. Wear your mask and everything. And just take a moment to. Today is World AIDS Day, and we take some time to think of. It's not over yet, folks, and we take some time to think and remember those that we've lost. I know you've lost somebody out there, friends, family. Everyone has lost. I think almost everybody has lost somebody, or somebody that or somebody you know down the line from this terrible disease. So, with that said, I'll just take a moment to remember everyone. I've had my losses, and we always remember them, and remember that the fight is not over yet, and it still continues. So, with that said, have a great night, and love you guys, and remember. And I appreciate people. People are actually messaging me, asking me about recipes, and I love that. I really do. And you guys can message me anytime. If you don't want to Google it, just message me and I'll show you. I'll get back to you as soon as I see the message. And somebody asked me today about sofrito, and I answered them, and I really appreciate that. And I enjoyed the message. And see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys.